left and the Congress coming together to foment trouble by getting these farmers to protest ahead of elections.
No, I'm amazed
बात करती
at the
आप
arrogance of the
कांग्रेस वाले
BJP
बात करते हैं,
spokesperson.
आम आदमी वाले बात करते हैं।
Narendra Modi had promised last time
करते
that MSP will be given MSP.
मलिक जी उनको बोलने दीजिए,
and that wasn't done.
को बोलने दीजिए.
That wasn't done. The three farm laws at that time was suspended because Modi knew that if he didn't do that, he would lose elections in UP. And now the farmers are realizing that a few days later, maybe Amit Shah will come and say that promise was just a jumla. And that's what has brought them to Delhi, this Delhi Chalo thing. And you talk about facts. I mean, amongst the agriculture workers, real wages have actually declined between in the Modi era, between 2014 and 2021-22. In budget 2023, that is the last budget. In 2019, PM Kisan Samman Nidhi was launched, and now in 2023 they decreased the amount that was to be given, the amount that was budgeted. The amount was still 6,000 per farmer. Now they have been trying to, I wouldn't say a fool, but they have not been keeping their promises to the Kisans. And if the Kisan today feels that elections are there and Modi only listens, and there is a precedence. He listened to them in withdrawing the farm laws when there were elections in UP, and he was afraid of losing elections. So sometimes कभी-कभी क्या होता है ना कि वो इनको किसानों को लग रहा है कि लातों के भूत बातों से नहीं मानते, and that's why they have come here कि भाई हमारी बात मानो, हमारे साथ जो अन्याय कर रहे हो, अभी आपको इन्होंने किसानों
farm laws narrative before I go to Charu Pragya again,
real wages fall हो रही हैं, जो ये किसानों को आप बात करते हैं चार
Ashutosh, one of the objectives of farm laws was to integrate our rules. These protests take place. But it's interesting, Ashutosh Mishra, that these protests, you know, India as a whole is an agricultural country. It's still in some ways in terms of its ethos, you know, even if we are becoming a very developed, moving towards being a developed economy with manufacturing and services taking more space than agriculture. But Ashutosh Mishra, why is it that every time the protests happen only in Punjab and Haryana? They are not happening anywhere else. Obviously, there are some elements active in this belt which can create a protest on demand. And maybe they are being tapped by some forces. I'm not naming them. I'm not saying Congress. I'm not saying left. I'm not saying anti-India. I'm not saying anti-social. I'm saying there are some elements who can create a protest on demand, Ashutosh Mishra.
Abhishek, first let me fact check you. I have been hearing this song and dance about PM Kisan scheme, and I had spoken earlier also that in 2023 budget, the amount allotted for PM Kisan Samman Samnidhi was decreased. It wasn't increased. So let's stop this song and dance about how much Narendra Modi cares. I had pointed out that the real wages of agriculture workers have declined in Modi.
Ashutosh Mishra, you know, let me. Okay, no, you are dodging my question, Ashutosh Mishra. So let me put it differently. You are dodging my question, Ashutosh Mishra. So I'm putting it differently. You know, there was a video that came out of P. Chidambaram from 2015, where he clearly stated that farm loan waivers, debt waiver is something which was a mistake, which played havoc with the country's economy and put India at a disadvantage in that period of 2008 to 2010. Congress, of course, won an election. You want to win an election at the expense of the country? See what the Congress did and ultimately paid for. I think politically also. Ashutosh Mishra, so I think this is time to be responsible. You have to give to the farmers. You have to take care of the farmers. There are 20 schemes in which, through which farmers are being taken care of, Ashutosh Mishra. But farm loan waiver is something which even P. Chidambaram said is wrong, was a wrong policy, wrong decision.
Because they had made promises to farmers, which now Modi and you has not fulfilled. And that's what the farmers are reminding him. That we voted for you because you had promised MSP. And you haven't kept your promise, and that is the problem here. When the farmers remind him about the promise, you start talking about this being a political ploy. And what is bad in politics? If the farmers feel that at the time of elections, Narendra Modi listens to them, as I said last time, farmers को किसानों को लगता है कि लातों के भूत बातों से नहीं मानते. जब उनको लगता है कि मोदी को कि इलेक्शन हार जाएंगे, तो वो जो है farm law भी वापस कर लेते हैं. The same farm law about which I was hearing
organization
such
that
good
the
words.
BJP has, the kind of feedback mechanism that the Prime Minister has, you think the Prime Minister and his team would be closely watching and they know what to do at the right time?